Welcome back to Beyond the Box Score, where every stat has a story and every shift tells a deeper tale. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most electrifying showdowns of the NHL playoffs. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. With Edmonton holding a 2-1 series lead, the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just a battle for a win, it's a pivotal moment that could shape the path to the Stanley Cup Final. And trust me, you won't want to miss a second. Enfin, let's rewind to Game 3, where Edmonton stormed back to take control of the series on home ice. Rogers Place was electric, and the Oilers fed off that energy. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins delivered a sensational hat trick, reminding everyone why he's one of the most underappreciated clutch performers in the game. Stuart Skinner stood tall between the pipes, silencing critics with a poised and technically sound performance that gave his team the confidence they needed to press forward. But now Game 4 looms, and Dallas isn't backing down. The Oilers come into this game facing a key injury challenge. Forward Connor Brown is officially ruled out after a hard hit in Game 3. Brown had been one of those glue guys, 8 points in 14 playoff games, hustling on both ends, making smart plays in transition. His absence might not grab headlines, but it will subtly impact the flow of Edmonton's forward rotations. There's also some uncertainty surrounding defenseman Mattias Ekholm. Although he practiced fully, he's still listed as questionable. Ekholm is a stabilizing force on the blue line, and his availability will be crucial, especially against a Stars team that thrives on sustained zone pressure. In it, Dallas, meanwhile, is battling injury concerns of their own. Miro Heiskanen, their elite two-way defenseman, is out with a knee injury. That's a huge blow. Heiskanen not only eats up heavy minutes but also initiates the breakout with precision. His absence was felt in Game 3 as the Stars struggled with clean exits and left Oettinger exposed to high-danger chances. Tyler Seguin is back in the lineup after a long stint on the injured reserve, and while he's looked sharp at times, there's still rust to be shaken off. It's also worth noting that Roope Hintz has been playing through what appears to be a minor lower body issue, something to monitor as the series grinds on. Now let's dive into the stats, the raw numbers that help us understand where this series might head next. Edmonton finished the regular season with a 41-24-5 record. They're averaging 3.27 goals per game while allowing just under 2.9. The power play, long known as a deadly weapon with McDavid and Draisaitl running the show, clicks at 22.6%. The penalty kill, an underrated aspect of their game, is performing at an impressive 84.3%. On home ice in the playoffs, they're scoring at a higher clip, averaging nearly 4 goals per game, making Rogers Place one of the toughest buildings for opponents. Dallas, on the other hand, entered the playoffs with a 45-20-1-4 record and averaged 3.36 goals per game in the regular season. Defensively, they're even more impressive, allowing just 2.57 goals per game. They've matched Edmonton's power play at 22.6%, but their special teams were slightly more effective during the second half of the season. Their penalty kill sits at 84.3% as well, which sets up a chess match between two evenly matched squads in terms of special teams. When we talk about star power, this series is overflowing with it. For Edmonton, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are the headline acts, but this series has seen depth players rise to the occasion. Zach Hyman has been a relentless force in front of the net, while Evan Bouchard's ability to move the puck and quarterback the power play continues to evolve. Don't overlook players like Warren Foegele and Derek Ryan, guys who grind out tough minutes and can tilt a shift with a well-timed forecheck or blocked shot. For Dallas, Jason Robertson has shown flashes of brilliance, but they'll need more consistency from him to tilt the ice. Roope Hintz is the engine that drives their top line, and Wyatt Johnston continues to mature into a reliable two-way center. Jamie Benn's leadership and physical edge are ever present, and rookie Logan Stankoven is making a name for himself with high-energy shifts and surprising offensive IQ. In net, Jake Oettinger will need to rebound in a big way. He posted a .909 save percentage this postseason, but showed vulnerability in Game 3 under relentless pressure from the Oilers. Let's talk betting odds. As of this recording, sportsbooks have the Dallas Stars slightly favored to bounce back in Game 4. On the money line, the Stars are listed at minus 155 while the Oilers are underdogs at plus 130. The over-under sits at 6.5, which reflects both teams' offensive firepower, but also the recent goaltending inconsistencies. If you're a bettor, there's value in backing Edmonton, especially if they continue to capitalize on the home crowd energy and high percentage scoring chances. Puck line odds show Edmonton at plus 210 to win by more than one goal, while Dallas sits at minus 250 to cover plus 1.5. It tells you the bookmakers expect a close, one-goal game. What makes this matchup so captivating is the contrast in style. Edmonton plays with fire. They're fast, free-flowing, and unpredictable. They rely on transition speed, creative passing, and game-breaking talent. Dallas, by contrast, is surgical. They execute structured hockey with disciplined forechecking, solid defensive layers, and timely offense. It's a clash of philosophies, and Game 4 will be a test of which approach holds under pressure. The coaching battle is also heating up. Chris Knoblauch has made subtle but effective changes, such as mixing the bottom six lines to create matchup nightmares. On the other side, Peter DeBoer is emphasizing tight defensive structure and has started using Robertson and Hintz in more defensive zone draws to counter Edmonton's top line. Both benches are adjusting mid-game and deploying chess-like tactics that true hockey nerds will appreciate. Historically, the Oilers and Stars have met in some legendary playoff battles, especially during the late 90s and early 2000s. Back then, Dallas often had the upper hand, eliminating Edmonton multiple times. But this new generation of Oilers has different ideas, and they're no longer the underdogs. This is a team with its sights set squarely on the Stanley Cup. And Dallas, having missed a golden opportunity to steal Game 3, now finds themselves staring down the pressure of going down 3-1 in the series. Don't underestimate the psychological edge here. A 3-1 series lead would give Edmonton a stranglehold, forcing Dallas to win 3 straight. A tall task, even for a seasoned group. On the flip side, if Dallas ties it up tonight, the momentum swings entirely back in their favor heading home for Game 5. These are the types of games where legends are born and narratives are rewritten. So what's the final call? Based on the momentum from Game 3, Edmonton's home ice advantage, and their ability to spread scoring throughout the lineup, even without Connor Brown, I'm leaning toward the Oilers taking Game 4. Jake Oettinger will have a bounce-back effort, but it won't be enough if Dallas continues to struggle in neutral zone transitions and fails to match Edmonton's pace. The Oilers are starting to show the grit and depth that championship teams need, and if they keep up their defensive pressure and puck support, they could take a commanding lead tonight. Final score prediction: Edmonton Oilers 4, Dallas Stars 3. Expect a back-and-forth game with lead changes, big hits, and power play moments that could tilt the ice either way. And don't be surprised if we get some overtime drama in the process. This series has all the makings of a classic. This is playoff hockey at its finest. Stay tuned after the game for a full breakdown, player interviews, and behind-the-scenes insights you won't get anywhere else. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next episode of Beyond the Box Score. Drop your predictions in the comments. Do you think the Oilers go up 3-1, or do the Stars rally back? Until next time, keep your eyes on the ice and your mind on the stats. This is Beyond the Box Score, where the game is only the beginning.